tight, yeah. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django. We can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight, yeah. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django.
Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop. Okay.
Gonna take you in the bag. We're gonna burn through the night. Why you so salty?
You sure you can handle? Okay. We can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight check. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django. Can't stop, can't stop, can't stop, can't stop, can't stop, can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop. Can't stop, can't stop, can't stop, can't stop, can't stop, can't stop. Can't stop.
What up?
Woo!
Woo! We don't think Adam's stuff is working. Just so you know, Adam is actually at the Circuit of Americas right now in his RV. So he's trying to stream it from a cell phone, and
Adam is on turn 11 at Coda.
yeah, it's in there somewhere.
Between
So-
11 and 12.
You could just make facial gestures or whatever. You could be like, ah! There, see? He's doing dissatisfied. That is dissatisfaction. It's a great.
You could give us an RV tour.
Yeah, a silent RV tour. Aw.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh.
Bye bye. The mustache is homeless. Oh Lord. So anyway, hello everyone. It is Thursday. Oh, someone's drinking.
Hell yeah, we are.
That's me.
I
That's had a long day. Y'all had a
I
long
should
day.
be.
I
I
got
should
my-
be.
Key lime pie sour ale.
Ooh,
That sounds
Ooh.
disgusting, actually.
That
But
sounds terrible.
the sour
It's
is
actually
good,
really
but I don't
good.
know about key lime pie.
I love
Yeah,
it,
was-
man. And this one,
Yeah.
this
I do
one's really
too.
good. It's got
Is
honey
it
and
prairie?
lime juice in it.
yeah,
Mm.
it's
Yeah.
Prairie Arsen ales, right? They're good.
So Ricky,
Yeah.
Restream is the streaming software that we use. So basically, it allows us to do this like 4-panel multi thing with I can actually take your comments and where'd it go? There. See, I can put your comments up on the screen.
Oh,
I can do all sorts of stuff. So that's why we use this service versus like if we stream straight to YouTube, it's actually kind of a pain in the ass to
Jank.
get.
Yeah.
It's hard to get multiple people on, and this service actually streams to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, everything, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
Are
why
you
we use
streaming
it.
now to Twitch?
Yeah, we have one viewer.
Nice. There you go.
I also stream to LinkedIn, which I was like, why does
kidding.
LinkedIn have a video service? But
LinkedIn,
okay,
yeah.
I'll use it.
All right.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I have a stream to my LinkedIn profile. I'm like, screw it. I'm not like a professional anymore. I don't care if I ruin my professional image.
I'm gonna check that out.
I have no idea if it
LinkedIn
like
is-
Yeah, Gabe's like, shit, hope he didn't tag
LinkedIn.
me.
I just
Fair point.
yeah. So, okay. Let me tell you, YouTube. Today was a hell of a day. Hell of a day. Started super early, ended super late. I barely ate dinner in time to get on the stream. Like I was literally finishing cooking and shoveling food in my face real quick just before this started because I had gotten home like
I haven't had to eat yet.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, Josh experienced a lot of the long day with us. Oh, Adam's gonna try it from his cell phone.
Was Adam? Oh,
Is it, yeah, no,
No bueno.
no,
What about
no bueno.
now?
Oh, we heard you.
it's super delayed.
It's
Yeah.
really bad, but hey, it'll work occasionally.
My RV.
You gotta go a little slower there, bro.
I mean, now that you got it connected, no need to
Dude.
go walking around.
Yeah, you got a Blackhawk situation.
It's- oh my lord, that was like a 4-second delay between words.
That's nice in there, Adam. Well done.
It's very nice.
Oh,
Nice.
it's very pause. Nice. Whoa. Turning the phone sideways and stuff. Okay. So, yeah, obviously this week is he's got the hat there. Obviously this week is F1 week at the Circuit of Americas. So that is what Adam is doing. We have our F1 reception on Saturday night. So that'll be fun. Trying to think of anything else good going on. There's a bunch of events. So
Adam, you better wear that when you're marshalling,
I don't
Oh,
think
I
I'll let him.
so we can spot you. On,
Cars are on the
what
track.
turn are you going to be at?
What turn are you marshalling, Adam?
5
Five.
Oh, by the S's. Okay,
plus
1-5.
6.
6.
Oh, 5-1-6.
So
Okay.
Six.
couldn't show both
6.
hands.
It is pretty delayed. Well, let me tell you, today was a hell of a day for NGS. Let's see, where do we begin? We sold some cars. We bought some cars. We may or may not have given away a car.
You gave away a Ferrari?
Yeah.
Maybe. So, to start off with, you guys know that we had that 458 for a while, and so we sold that car. I guess it's approaching maybe 3 weeks now.
It's been about a month. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's getting to be close to a month. So the buyer asked us to do some work on it, get some leather work done, replace a shock, do a paint correction and some other stuff, right? So as the story goes, the Jay, who you guys have seen do some work for us for leather, he was pulling out the dashboard and accidentally cracked the windshield. So
People
that's
call
why.
it cheating X.
So you may have seen the picture of the cracked up windshield. That was after the windshield was being replaced. We decided to smash it further because why not?
Because yeah,
That was
you have
that
to.
was not Dan's cheating X. That was in fact
Yeah.
Dan himself.
Yeah. So we did that. That was fun. But anyway, the reason I bring that up is because the windshield was replaced, and then Jay was putting back in the dashboard today. So that was what started up the morning. Is I had to get there super early so that Jay could get into the Howard to finish installing that in the 458. So I had to get up very early, drive to the Howard, hang out there, help Jay or whatever. So then after that, I was working a deal on the 360 that we've had forever, the 350 Spider. That I believe, is now sold as of today. So we got a deal on that.
That's why I'm like busy right now because I can't find the title.
That's a problem. Yeah. So yeah, that's a problem. So yeah, so that's going away soon, thank God, finally. Then so last night there's this car that I've been watching on Mannheim for I'm gonna say 6 months. Like it keeps popping up and going away and popping up and going away. And every time it pops up, I'm like, we should buy it. And everyone's like, no. And I'm like, we should buy it. And everyone's like, no. So it popped up again. And I'm like, hey, this thing's been trying to get sold forever. I'm just gonna how about I throw them this stupid lowball offer, and if they take it, great. And Josh and Adam were like, fine, have your way. Send the lowball.
No, I said okay because I thought he was gonna say hell no.
Right. Everyone thought there's no way he's gonna take this one, right? So I submit the offer, and I'm not even kidding. Like 3 minutes later, all of a sudden I get an email. Congratulations, you bought this car.
Oh no.
Like, oh shit. I'm like, they took it? Really? They took it? So I send them a text, and I'm like, I guess we own that car. And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, they accepted. They're like, no, they didn't. I'm like, yeah, they did.
That's awesome.
So, well, it gets a little bit more interesting.
Ooh.
So then today we're like trying to get that sale going.
I'm doing my post purchase diligence.
Yeah.
I discovered some issues.
Yeah. Well, so we did do a decent amount of pre-purchase inspection, but then the seller hits us up and he's like, hey, just so you know, the miles are incorrect in the listing. It's actually got over 1,000 more miles than the listing. Ooh. And we're like, all right, is that enough to say no? We're like, all right, fine. We'll keep we'll keep the deal. We'll keep going. We're like, okay. Then shortly he sends us another message. Hey, just so you know, these are the following things wrong with it.
Oh no.
And we're like, bro, it's a Mannheim green light. That means you've disclosed everything. What, like, okay, so one of the so some of the stuff he disclosed wasn't like a deal breaker, but one of them was like a $5,000+ problem.
Ooh.
And we're like, no, we're not, no, too much. We're not gonna buy it. So we're like, hey, you either need to fix that or we need to take off $6,000-7,000 because it's gonna be $5,000 plus labor. Mm-hmm. And he's like, nope, if you don't want it, don't buy it. So we go, okay, we don't want it. 5 minutes later, he sends us a message back. I'll take off $5,000.
Oh shit.
So we're like, all right, deal's back on. So we had to get the deal. So like I'm on the phone, Josh is on the phone. We're both like going nuts trying to get this deal go through. At the same time, all this is going on. Our friend from California is visiting, so he's in town for F1. So we're trying to go to lunch with him. We go do that. Then, like, we come back from lunch and we need to take the 458 that is now done, and we need to take it over to Brad's to get the paint work done, right? So it can be paint corrected. Battery's dead. Won't start. Won't hold a charge. We're like, God damn it. So then we're trying to like get that thing to get going. And we finally get it started. We had to drive it over to Brad's, drop it off, all that stuff. And then like, as we're driving home from Brad's, Josh is like, hey, just got a message from our shipper. The car that we bought in Montana will be here in like 15 minutes.
Oh,
we're like, crap. So
yeah.
So then I'm like, taking care of this car, it arrives or whatever. And so it was just like nonstop. Oh, and by the way, while we're at the Howard, here's the kicker of all of it. They apparently one of the members of the Howard is hosting a like a fashion show at the Howard,
I saw that.
and from what we understand,
There was
there's
a whole
no-
crew of people there,
Yeah.
like setting up and
So,
doing
like-
shit. It was crazy.
like this is like high dollar shit. Like they set up a stage, they
Oh,
have
wow.
a catwalk. There's like light bars, like scaffolding light stuff, and they're like setting up all this shit, cleaning the Howard. Yeah, there's a
There's the
look at that.
parking lot and the
Holy shit.
catwalk.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
outside.
The catwalk's outside.
Part of it is.
So like there's people just nonstop running around doing this, doing that. We're on the phone, like so much activity going on and like all this crazy shit. And it was just a madhouse. It was just
Was Richard there to,
Oh, yeah,
to
yeah.
speak on the matter? Okay.
oh yeah. Poor Richard's there. And we know we were joking. We're like, dude, he's gotta be just like stressing.
Yep.
Yeah. But they'll
It's
be
like-
out of there by Saturday, right? For you guys to
They have to be. I mean, that's
Oh, I mean,
they have no choice.
I would
Like-
think Richard knows, right, of both happenings.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be like, yeah, the Howard's gonna be like packed over the next. And I told Richard, I was like, man, the next 48 hours are like gonna be ridiculously stressful for you, and gonna be like the biggest test of the Howard yet.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Howard-
Is the
Howard
show tonight,
plumbing.
though?
Biggest test of
No.
the plumbing.
the fashion show's tomorrow.
Oh shit. Okay.
So the crazy thing
You're
is,
invited
like,
to. You're invited to go, Tyler, if you want.
Ooh.
yeah, you can go if you want. Like he was
Yeah,
inviting all of us, and he was like, "Yo, you should go." And like, I'm like, "How many people RSVP'd?" And he's like, "I think it's like at 250 now."
Oh my god.
And we were like,
Yeah, I'm like hard pass.
where the hell are, first of all, 250 people gonna fit?
Yeah.
Because
Let alone park.
let alone park.
Oh my god.
I mean, there's just no way. So, I mean, I half kind of want to drive by just to see a shit show.
Oh yeah.
Like that's the only reason. Like I have no interest in actually going to that, but holy crap, it's gonna be just a raging shit show. It's gonna be hilarious. So I kind of want to see that, but oh no, thank you. Anyway, so all of that's going on, and then less than 24 hours later, we're hosting. So we had a RSVP cap because we didn't want too many people showing up. So it's already maxed out, 65 people. So yeah. There you go. That's what we were working on today.
I'm sure more will show up than 65. But
Yeah. Well, no, actually, I think less than 65 will show up.
mm,
So the first year we did it, I think like 73 people or something RSVP'd, and only about 40 showed up. And I think a lot of it is the people actually going to qualifying.
Mm.
When qualifying's all done, they're exhausted. They've been at the track all day out in the sun, walking around, and they think they want to go to the F1 reception, and also they get done with qualifying. They're like, I just want to go to bed.
yeah.
What time is the reception? 7?
7.
Because qualifying, isn't it later this year? It's like 6.
Oh, I hope not.
I
No.
think it is. It's
Well, then they're definitely not going.
Oh shit! Then no
well,
one's
yeah.
done.
With and then with getting out of the track, that takes
No,
like 2
it can't
hours.
be at
Because
6.
they
is
don't
it?
they don't have lights there, right? So
No,
Yeah, it
be
is.
that late.
Oh, sorry. 6 time here. 5 o'clock your time.
it's at 5.
that's still really late. Wow.
Oh shit! Well, a lot of people
Yeah.
ain't gonna be showing up then.
They'll be showing up late.
I'm
5
looking
to
at-
6. No one will get out of there until 7.
No, yeah,
early.
and it's a good 45 minutes to an hour.
I mean, they'll still
Yeah.
get there. They'll just get like 8 or 9 probably.
I'm looking for the schedule.
So none of y'all are going to F1.
No.
I'm not going.
No.
Who in the chat is going to F1? Well, I say the chat.
Holy shit!
the
It's
view.
5 to 6. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Yeah. So
What's 5 to 6?
Qualifying.
Oh wow.
So no one's gonna be showing up at
weird.
7.
They're gonna do it with the sun like hitting the driver's eyes on some of those corners. That'll be fun.
Oh,
for them.
yeah.
I don't know
it's
why
gonna
they
be-
changed it. They used to do it earlier, but for the past few years, I feel like it's been later, like 4 or 5.
Wow. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. So
Well, maybe some of the super drunk models last night that were trying to take pictures with all the cars will be at the fashion show tomorrow.
oh, were there super drunk models
Oh,
at
Oh yeah.
thing last?
Oh yeah,
Really?
tell
thing
us-
thing
tell us
last
about
night
that,
was
though.
it was super fun. It was super legit. It was especially towards 11 o'clock. It turned into a drunk shit show, but it was fun.
around your car. Just
There was lots of cars there, but yeah.
Oh, really? They had a bunch.
Yeah, they had some actual race cars in the backyard that
Oh.
they took the doors off so people could climb in and out of them. That was pretty cool. There's
Oh,
a
cool.
GT2 Cup and a Huracan race car.
super
Nice.
fail.
Yeah, Super Trofeo. And yeah, there was a couple cars inside, and then like the guys converting a bus, like a mid-engine old bus, and make it like a racing bus. So he turned that into a bar. Like there's alcohol everywhere. Everywhere you turn, there was alcohol. There's 2 bandstands. It was
Wow.
legit, man. There's catered barbecue. Like it was a
Wow.
hell of a party.
You meet anyone from the teams?
Yeah, one of the mechanics from Williams and some Red Bull people and Pirelli people were there.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
No wonder why Williams sucks. Their mechanics are out partying. What are they really-
They're all hungover. Oh, gotta change this thing. Gotta change that
You
tire.
know, I didn't say it, but they weren't getting like none of the people that actually worked were
Yeah.
getting drunk. It was all the other people that showed up.
It's cool.
But yeah, it was fun.
That sounds interesting. Oh yeah. What is that noise? It just stopped.
Josh is drumming.
Is that Josh?
Were you drumming?
It wasn't me. No.
Oh, okay.
Josh, did you find the title?
Nope. I don't
Really?
actually ever remember receiving it. So we may not have ever got it.
Oh crap.
Because remember, there was a payoff on that car, and I paid it off.
Mm.
And the bank was going to send us the title, but it's possible they never sent it to us. So I need to check and see.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm working on that.
that's
now.
right. Great.
I don't remember seeing the title ever, because normally my memory is pretty good. I remember a title or a VIN number or C, and I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
So I'm emailing
I think
right
you're
now
right.
to find out.
Okay. That's good. No title equals fancy brick. Yep.
No, we
That's
can
about
still
right.
drive cars around with it. I can get a title on a no title car. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
to do it because it's a hassle. But
Yeah. Well, that and we would like to have the car sold like immediately, but
Yeah.
God damn
This is
it.
the non-glamorous side of
Yeah,
running a
Exactly.
business.
The real shit.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you got so much shit going on. It's like it's hard to keep track of it all.
Yep.
I think that car like came in and immediately was broken, so that kind of took our attention rather than worrying about the
yeah,
title.
those
Well, what happened to all the OG members aside from Stu? I mean, they're in Austin, except for Gabe. Gabe left,
No, oh,
Yeah.
but you weren't. I guess you weren't really OG.
no, I was an OG.
So
Lopez
Jeff's in
working.
town, Stu's in town, Loper's still in town. Who else was part of that crew?
Oh, people were asking, was Fred? Fred's not the one visiting, is he?
No, Fred hasn't been in town in a while. Hey Dan, love the Max Jack install bit. How does it compare to the Quick Jack? I have low ceilings in my garage, but would love lift capabilities. I love it. It's definitely an improvement over the Quick Jacks. Easier to deal with, a lot better access. Gets a little bit higher, so you can actually like crawl under the car instead of like scooching on your back under the car.
You can't sit on that chair though, can you? That you like the stool?
Not an actual chair, like a stool. I bought a creeper that's basically like a sit down creeper.
Oh, and you can fit under?
Yep.
That's cool.
Hey, did you have to make sure your concrete was rated for that?
So you had to have at least 4.5 inches thick concrete.
Okay.
That was the requirement.
So did you just drill into it to test it?
I mean,
You knew.
I figured it's a modern house that's going to have thick enough concrete. When I drilled it, I did not pop through the concrete, so it's more than 5 inches thick because you drill to 5 inches.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about it.
That's good.
Yep. So it's at least 5 inches thick concrete.
Yeah.
So, yeah, should be good. But yeah, that thing's pretty sweet. I'm pretty happy with it. I haven't really actually used it to work on a car yet, so we'll see how that goes. But we'll try that soon.
Nice. Yeah, that's something I might have to look into with, my shitty low garage too. So.
Oh, yours is only like 10 feet.
Yeah, it's higher, but the way the door is, and they installed like storage shelves over it that make it 10 feet, so it's not worth pulling all that shit down. Like,
not if you're gonna be using it like only sporadically.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna use it to you drill it in 5 inches, Dan.
Giggity. Yeah. Where's Adam when you need him?
Giggity.
Ladies.
Nice. There's a no interest payment option. Oh. Yeah. I just bought it. I was like, whatever. I need it.
What do they run you?
I want to say it was like $3,500 with shipping.
Not bad with shipping. It's really not.
Yeah. I mean, it's freaking heavy. It showed up on like a semi truck on a pallet, that sort of thing.
Yep.
Oh God, we're not going to go into like that stuff tonight because last time we got demonetized. So I'm going to avoid talking about that, even though I'm reading it and laughing. Ha ha. Hello.
Cookie delivery.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Sure, but
Maybe not.
I'm fine. But if you want it, go for it.
What if I destroy the rest after?
Meg, are you making cookies?
No. No. She wanted to know if. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. I'm not drinking tonight. I'm drinking water. I'm still on my abstinence. I'm allowing myself to drink on Saturday for the party because. Yeah. Because why not? Whoa. Who's got the feedback? It's gotta be Gabe.
No, my daughter walked in here with the phone on with our YouTube stream. I'm like, get out of here.
Why do you think it was me?
Oh, I don't care. I go for it. Whatever.
Yeah, why'd you think that was me?
Oh, because you don't have headphones.
Oh.
That was my assumption, but I'll. Oh, sorry. It was a long day, and I got up earlier than normal, so I'm tired. Best sounding turbo car? Ferrari F40.
Yeah. It's hard to argue with.
I rest my case. Yeah, I like to blame Gabe.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah. You're like, I know my role.
Yeah, I'm the scapegoat.
Yeah.
Hey, John's alive. That's cool.
I guess so let's see. We had 3 430s that we're getting this week. Well, the one we're not getting this week. We got the 2. So we got the Spider and we got the Coupe. So those are here. The video for the Spider will probably be out on Saturday or Sunday. I have to edit it still. I have to do a lot of editing tomorrow. Busy. Then the gated conversion car will probably be in a week or so, maybe 2. Because
I'm gonna say 2.
God, every time we're done with that 458, we're not done with it.
Oh.
So that's frustrating. Then we bought that car yesterday and today, so that should be here, I'm guessing, late next week. That will be interesting. We've not had one of those on the channel.
Which one?
What did we get?
Yeah, are you talking about the gated Spider or something?
No. The car that we lowballed and got it, and they accepted it.
Oh, the Mannheim.
Yeah.
If it is what I think it is, I want to drive it.
It's probably what
You're gonna
is
want
what
you're
think.
gonna want to drive it. You're gonna want
you're gonna
to
wanna drive it.
It's what Josh and I were talking about earlier today. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming it
So
works.
Yeah. Well, it does work. I mean, clearly it works. It's got a lot of miles on it.
True.
So, that's the funny thing is everyone always is like, oh my God, like it's high miles. It's like, yeah, that means it worked.
Yeah.
For all these miles. Like, I don't understand why it's such a big fear. What was the answer to the Instagram queue on the car? No one figured that one out, and no one's going to. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
It's got 4 wheels.
It does have 4 wheels. It's yeah. I don't even want to give it away. No, that car. I would rather talk about the car we bought on Mannheim rather than talk about that car, because that car is such an outlier. It's so badass. Like, no one, you guys don't even know. Like, we've been keeping this on the DL for a long time. We've been working this deal for 3 months.
Yeah.
So we haven't even talked about it because it was so secret and special, and it's a very rare car. It is.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, they made
It's more rare.
2,600.
It's more rare than a Speciale.
Nice.
It's the most rare car that we have right now in our inventory. It's more rare than the 599. They only made 3,800 599s or 3,400 599s.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's less than that.
Yeah. They made 2,636 of these.
I test drove one of those with a kid that worked for me. He was trying to buy a car, and he's like, cars a little bit. Can you go help me buy a car? I was like, sure, let's go test drive some shit. And it was that same color too.
You're giving away what it could be.
That's true. Sorry.
You're kind of scaling it.
I'm pulling an Adam here.
Yeah.
Anyways, we made a very entertaining video on the car today, and it'll come out whenever Dan gets around to editing it.
I love it. That's great.
You guys do some donuts, burnouts.
Oh, but we need to definitely hoon it.
We don't want to say too much because you'll have to just watch the video.
Just give us some drama, all right?
You got all the attention around town. That's.
Oh yeah, no, you can't even.
did.
Oh, here we go. Buy my
Absolutely.
Huracan 610-4 so I can buy an Aventador.
Well, sell it to us for a wholesale number, and we'll buy it.
Yeah, if
We'll
we can
send
make
you money
money on it,
tomorrow.
we'll buy it. Yeah, I mean,
Everybody
if it's
thinks their car's worth full retail plus grand or something now. Still, the party's over.
No, they made a lot more of those, Gabe.
I know.
Yeah, you own a 1 of 158. Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Well, when you drill it down to color and transmission too, you can get those numbers pretty small.
Oh yeah. You saw Bricklin? Dude, that's a piece right there. Hey, Alex, what's up?
Hey, man.
Tell me wholesale number. We don't know.
Just the VIN. Severson's
Picture,
Garage,
VIN.
send the VIN, the miles, and a couple pictures, and I'll send you a bid. I'll do it right now if you send it to us. sales@ngsupercars.com.
Live bidding. I like this.
What are you
Yeah.
talking
Live bidding.
We'll do a
I'll tell you
live
what-
negotiation. You guys will see how poorly it goes for us every day.
We only get one out of 50 or something, so it's okay to expect everybody to say, "Oh no," but then how many times have people come back after a month or two and been like, "Oh, actually, I'd like to sell you my car," and Then
This
we're
is-
like,
this is
no,
the-
the number's lower now because the market's
Exactly.
changed.
I was about to say that's what's my favorite is right now. We make it like someone will be like, oh, like what's your offer? And we'll tell them they're like, oh, it's too low, and then they go and try and sell it themselves.
Yeah.
And then 2-3 months later, they come back to us. Yeah, this sucks. I'll take that number. And we're like, well, dude, the market's changed now. It's 2-3 months later. Like, no, the
But
number's
it's
no
a
longer
good-
valid.
That's a good little statistic to use when you're selling. Be like, 80% of customers say no
It's
immediately, but then
that's
they
like
come
one
back
of
to
those
us in
sales
months.
tactics. That's one of those sales tactics that makes people suspect of you.
Yeah.
So you have to be
Yeah.
careful on that. Because if you tell
we-
somebody,
gotta-
"Oh, you're going to
gotta
come
walk
back
a fine
later,"
line.
they're going to be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly."
I mean, honestly, like we're just like, okay, like if you don't want it, that's fine. That's the number we needed at, and that's cool. And if you, whatever, and then they come back to us, and we're not asses about it. We're not like, haha, I told you so, or anything like that. It's just like, okay, well,
You're
like-
just like, welcome back. We knew you'd
yeah,
come back.
well, no, it's like, okay, well, let's talk about it now, and okay, the market may have changed, and therefore that number is probably not valid anymore. It's most likely lower, and that's just the reality.
Yep.
So it's not like we're trying to be dicks. It's just like the market has changed here and there. Like, it depends on the car. So like there was a guy, the Spider, the 430 Spider that we bought this week. We first made an offer on that car like 3 months ago. Like he came to us, said, "Hey, I'm local to Austin. I want to sell this car, whatever, blah, blah, blah." And we said, sure. We took a look at it. We liked it. We said, here's our, or actually, no, sorry. We just looked at pictures at that point. We said, here's what we think we could offer you based on.
Well, I gave him Bird. He's like, "Oh, I need X dollars."
Yeah. And we were just like, no, we can't do that. We need to make money on it. So he said, okay, well, I'm going to try and sell it myself. 2-3 months later, he comes back and says, hey, would you guys still honor that price? And for that car, we said, yeah, that still made sense. The market had not changed enough. It didn't, so we were like, okay, yeah, we would still honor that number. Let's take a look at it. We take a look at it. That's when the top broke as we were looking at it. So we're like, yeah, you got to fix the top. So then that took another month. So, I mean, but they
Ricky,
fixed the top.
it's super clean car. It's a super clean car.
Yeah, we like it. It's got a brand new top and
Yeah.
brand new hydraulics.
Even better.
Yeah, exactly.
Decent
And
motivator.
it's
Yeah.
Rosso Corsa tan with Daytonas, and it's got carbon ceramic brakes and challenge wheels. I mean, it's a badass
nice.
car.
It's a good car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's not gonna last long.
Wait,
it's gonna be gone.
430?
It's got 19,000 miles on it.
It's pretty good.
Just so you guys know, there's already 2 people interested in it. So it's
Okay, I
gonna
got
be
the
gone.
VIN and every. I need the VIN on the car. On the, I
Oh.
got the pictures and stuff of the Huracan
I'm curious now.
in the VIN.
Okay,
I'm gonna.
the Scuderia wheel?
Here's what we're gonna do. It's a 2015 610-4 with 28.6 on the miles, and it's so everybody can put in the chat what they think it's
Oh, it's got
worth.
a VIN in the pictures. If you scroll down, Josh,
And I'm gonna
the VIN's
do a
in the
little
pic-
bit of research for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, I got it.
Oh, okay.
You can tell when
Yeah, I
Josh
got
loads
it.
a picture because his image gets blurry.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. You can see when I'm loading my screen because my face changes color. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look it up too. Whoop. Let's see. Gotta enter that VIN. I hate these long VINs.
A very early Huracan. That's one of the first ones based on the VIN.
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
Oh, I must have misspelled something.
Mitch says 160 wholesale. I don't know. Mario's at 100.
Oh,
Oops.
that's really low. I can tell you right now it's worth more than that.
Yeah, I mean, Huracans are still going for a lot of money. So
All
There's
right.
so many
Canadian.
different options and colors and shit.
Yeah, that's part of the problem on these things, right?
what's 300 Canadian in American dollars? Got a couple 200 guesses.
$1.
$1.
$1.
I got it.
I
out.
think my first without looking at anything is right around 200, but I'm gonna do a little research here.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
182.5. I like that. We're getting specific.
Ooh, that's very specific. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be.
I'm running a Carfax on it right now.
You guys get a 512 TR as the secret car? No, that would be cool though.
Just say yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
7
That's what
owners.
freedom unit.
Ooh.
Whoa. For a 15?
Owner.
That's like one a year.
Had a new owner every year.
Nice.
Wow.
I mean,
We got a 170, 201.
It
Yeah,
doesn't have any
alright.
accidents. The Carfax is clean.
Oh, Alex is buying it for $1 million.
Actually, Alex might be buying another car that we'll have coming.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Don't
when's
worry.
that happening?
So I'm driving out Monday to go get it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. So we're buying it. Oh yeah, we're buying another car on Monday. So
Oh man, I wish I could go with you on that one. That'd be fun.
You
I
driving? or
can't
flying?
go. I'm really
Driving.
bummed I can't go.
no one could go, so I'm going alone. I was like,
Oh.
damn it, I gotta drive.
I really wish you would call him tomorrow and see if we could reschedule because I want to go.
It's one of those where I don't feel like you. I don't want to
Yeah, don't push it.
push it. Like
Yeah.
Are
he's
you
a
going
big
back?
guy.
Going
Huh?
back? Are you going back to?
Well, you can tell him
Yes, you've been.
you can come on Monday. It would be cool if we could reschedule, but I'll come if you can't.
Well, going back another time
Okay,
doesn't
so here's
preclude
my
other
other car.
activities. Like-
You got a number?
Yeah, I got a number.
Okay.
I'm gonna type it in.
Okay. Yeah.
Some things have to be kept secret,
Here we
Mario.
go. Ready? Boom. There's my number.
All right.
All right. And I'm sure it was met with much disdain.
Yeah. Unsubscribe.
Hey, it is what it is. It's not a good color. It's a white Lamborghini.
That's true. It's for Lamborghinis. Actually, so here's one thing that we've found is certain colors and certain cars and certain models really just don't sell. Like we think like grays and silvers for older Ferraris just nope. We're not going to buy grays and silvers on old Ferraris. People like those on the newer ones.
Yeah.
Like, but anything
Yeah, your 430 and 360.
430 and older, no one wants it. No one wants the gray colors. They want red. They want yellow.
Unless
That's
it's like a Scud or a Challenge Valley.
Yeah, but even that, like when we had the Scud, it was white, and like people and we're like, oh, it's white. Oh, it's white. Oh, it's white.
Yeah.
You know, so just
Yep.
Yeah. So, do y'all think Huracans will ever hit 100K? No. I don't think so.
Night, buddy. I think a
Gallardo-
really high mileage one 10 years from now might be 100.
Okay, maybe if it's super high miles, but honestly, I think 10 years from now they're going to go up because they're not going to have NA V10s anymore.
True.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's impossible to say, but I don't think they ever will, really. Not unless it's like a just piece of shit.
Yeah.
Was hoping for 200K. It's okay. I still buy my stuff from you guys. Oh, thanks.
You could get 200 if you sell it on your own with all that. You probably could get 200.
Yep.
And if it was orange or green, I'd probably give you 200 for it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. In 10 years, we'll all be dead. Well, that's possible too. Yeah. That was fun. Live
Yeah.
bidding.
I wish he would have said yes, then I would have done the deal right now.
That right? Oh, damn it.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Here they are.
Bye bye. Stupid. How is that like? I never understand that.
Yeah. YouTube's got problems.
But
Like,
who
how can-
clicks on
how
that
can-
stuff?
Well, I don't understand how their algorithm will flag when we say anything, but it can't figure out
I know.
Yeah.
that.
Tinder
like-
dash hot. Yeah. Like
Come on. Adult dating site. Like those are words, key words like red fucking flag.
Adam, go to bed.
What? Adam's still up?
Yeah, that's
I'm
Adam.
kidding.
That's
I'm-
Adam doing the
Oh,
setting those.
Adam.
That's Adam from the RV.
Yeah, nice. And also, I just think it's hilarious. It's like, who sees that and is like, ooh,
yeah.
definitely gonna go with that, you know? It's yeah. Oh yeah. That's hot. So dumb. Dumb. Oh yeah. There's a lot of dumbasses out there. I clicked it.
Well, you're drunk. You get the
Yeah,
pass.
like ooh, oh yeah. Click. Me too. Oh man. So yeah, we should have some cars now. We'll be able to show you guys some stuff. I know it's been kind of slow lately because we just didn't have much to show. So you threw up another one. Do you guys buy boats for wholesale? I need an Aventador. No, we don't have a boat dealer's license, so we can't. So we'd have to buy it personally. And I've already got a boat. I need to sell my boat. I don't want.
I have a boat too. I don't need another one.
Yeah. I actually had a guy who wanted to trade my boat for a Ferrari F430.
Ooh.
And I went out to his house and checked it out and everything. And I gave him an offer. He didn't like it. And so I'm waiting to see. And he's waiting to see. Let's just say it's got some problems.
Yeah, potentially serious issues.
Yeah, I should show the video of that one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Here.
make a joke and
All
say
right.
Daniel's selling the 430.
No, it's worse than that one.
Oh no. That makes Daniels look like a gem.
Nice.
So I'm gonna play this video. I'm gonna put it really close to the microphone so you can hear it. This is the engine running.
Oh, it's a tractor. Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah, I've heard diesel engines that sound better than that. Holy
Wow.
shit.
Yeah, it's got some problems.
It still goes though. Give Ferrari credit.
I mean, yeah, it's running.
Man.
It's definitely not an exhaust leak. Definitely not. Exhaust leaks do not sound like metal hitting metal. So, yeah, I have a theory of what the clanking around is, but we're supposed to find out. Like, he actually took his car to the Ferrari dealership supposedly. So I asked him, I said, hey, when you find out what it is, let me know. I'm interested. And second of all, that may or may not make it so I want to buy it.
what do those engines go for? Like 50 grand?
They're like 35. You can get used ones for like 25 sometimes.
Is that really hard to get one?
Yeah. I mean, they're not like laying around.
Yeah.
So sounds like sticky buttons. Click, 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 click.
I like that.
Yeah. So it's funny about that car is like he didn't tell me I had this issue until I'm literally on my way there.
What is it with people not disclosing things?
Yeah, that part was like, no, it's not the manifold.
Makes no sense.
No, it's not. It's not exhaust leak. Exhaust leaks don't sound metal. Like they sound terrible, but they're not metal. Like that one is clearly a piece of metal hitting another piece of metal. So there you go. But anyway, yeah. I mean, I actually kind of want that thing because I think it makes some great videos. But it's a piece of crap.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like we need some piece of crap cars on this channel. We've had too many good cars. They're awesome to drive, great cars, but not so good on the YouTube part. So what cars are left there? What cars do we have? We've got the 509, the 575. The 360 has a pending deal unless someone wants to snaggle it in the next 24 hours. We've got 3 F430s. We got the new car trying to get me to slip up and tell you what that is. And then Monday we'll have another new car.
Yes.
And then
That one I also want to drive because that'll be fun.
Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be a riot.
Which one?
That one's gonna be yes.
Yeah.
You can still buy the 575. We still have it. So, what's the ...
He wants
Trying to get Tyler to tell me the car.
What car?
The one that's still a secret.
Oh, we'll tell
He
you.
just did.
Yeah, he just did.
Trying to be
Oh, okay.
private here.
Yeah. Hold on. Well, is there anyone who wants your 599? Been there for a while, might not be that popular. Yes, there are. I'm getting offers now. Obviously, people did not like the $350,000 price point. Now that it's below $300,000, I'm getting interest.
That's interesting. Like, what's a regular transmission car go for?
I mean, they're all up near 200 now.
Okay, so there's still a delta difference having it converted. Okay.
Oh God, yeah, there should be.
Oh yeah.
The-
I'm just
here's
curious.
here's the problem: is people think, oh, well, I'll just go buy one and get it converted, and I'll get it converted for $30,000 because way back when EAG first did the 509s, they were like $35,000 for a conversion. They are $75,000 now.
What?
Yeah, because
35 to 75.
because 35,000 was when they could get parts from Ferrari and didn't have to manufacture them.
Wow.
So they're making the parts. They gotta recoup $1 million+ in investment.
Yep.
Yeah.
So people are gonna bitch and complain, but it's like, cool. Then don't convert your car.
Well, yeah, I mean, if people are still buying them,
Oh yeah, the line of people wanting to get theirs converted is stupid. People, it's just out the door. Yeah, I mean, like they've been doing this a long time. Everyone thinks Art's banking it. He's sank so much money in this. He's still not really paying himself.
right?
Still.
Yeah.
So they bought a $500,000 CNC machine. They had to do all this crazy shit. They had, like, people understand, they had to spend, like, when I was involved back in the day, we spent like $500,000 just in parts to get parts made for 430 conversions. So it's not cheap. Like, and the only way to do that, to make it cost effective, is to buy it in huge quantities. So you have to do it where you do a run of like a $500,000 parts. You can't actually do it where you do like one part or 5 parts. You got to do like 50 or 100. So yeah. Anyway, just some tidbit of information. So yeah, if you think you're going to go buy a 599, convert it, and get it for cheaper than my car Probably not going to. Just saying. And it's going to take months. So.
Yep.
Yeah, of course it will be impacted because it's not OEM. OEM 599s are going for about $750,000. So, and if you have, go, what the fuck? He's back.
Adam, go to bed.
Oh, it's a slightly different name.
Is it?
Why? Yeah, because it's cut off on the SI on this page.
Jeez. I'm quick on the draw, man. They only got
Yep.
like 4 or 5 of them.
Nice.
You should ask YouTube, how is it that you don't let us
There's
say
no one
who?
to ask. That's the problem.
It's
I mean, I agree.
It's
Hugh,
the Goo-
everyone
it's
needs
the
a
Goo-
Performante.
Google.
the Google.
The Google.
It's just up in the sky somewhere. Nobody really knows.
So am I still involved at Gated 6? So Gated 6 no longer exists. EAG bought out Gated 6. So I still have an equity position, theoretically, whatever, in EAG, but I have nothing to do with any of their decisions or day-to-day operations or whatever. I just didn't. I wanted to focus on my company and on companies that I have control over, and not companies that I'm just like there. Like it's not my company, so I'm not gonna spend my time on it if I can't make decisions about how the company runs.
It's only fair.
So yeah, it's not worth my time. Like, it's cool. It's great. I like being involved, but I can't, like people all the time are like, oh, can't you like get me hooked up? No, I can't, because I don't run the company.
Yeah.
So don't ask. Or like, hey, what's the time frame to get a conversion? I'm like, I don't know. Ask EAG. I don't have their schedule. I don't have the calendar. So, whoops. Yes, YouTube blows. Wrong button. Hoovy wants one converted. Yes, he's going to. I think we've already talked about this. I did a 296 video, so if you want to see that, go watch it. Yes. And it's quiet now.
Yeah. Oddly quiet.
It did suddenly get quiet.
Josh, you haven't found a yellow 360? Still on the hunt?
Honestly, I haven't really been looking. Been too busy.
Too busy.
Like, I don't even know how it's almost the end of October already. Like,
It's ridiculous.
Dude,
we just got back from Colorado and it's a month later.
I can't believe we already went to Colorado.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh my God, you're right. It's almost November.
Yeah.
What the hell? Like, I put out a video on the tour.
Yeah,
Very
41-minute long video.
Yeah, I made one long ass video. So, yeah.
Yeah, I realized after I was watching it that I pretty much had all the Wednesday footage from four wheeling, and I was in that slow ass Airbnb and it didn't upload. I was like, oh fuck. Like,
Yep, that's why I just was like, all right, I'll do a couple pictures. But
Yeah.
honestly, no one cares about the off-roading anyway.
No.
It's fun to do
Oh, yeah.
the
was a
video.
blast.
Well,
Yeah.
whatever. No one watches the videos anyway.
Yeah.
So
190E updates.
Yeah.
Dan, you need to come to my house one day and we'll do a video on it.
all right, I'm down. Let's do it.
It's sitting outside. I haven't touched it yet. I'm actually trying to find a parts car. So if anybody happens to see one, it's got to be like an 85 to a 91. And it doesn't have to run. I need a bunch of stuff off. So
Yeah.
when I find that, I'll start working on it.
Those views, something went wrong there. The algorithm was definitely.
Yeah, we talked about it last week.
Yeah, we had a lengthy discussion. That's not
YouTube
normal.
effed up. Yeah.
Something weird happened there. I am not doing the gumball. No. I'm kind of done.
It would
with
be cool, but
I'm done with rallies. I'm getting too
Yeah.
old. I've got a kid. I'm done. Any update on buying an F40K car? Not yet. We're still talking about doing that though. I love that idea. I still think we should do that, but like We should open up a business and do that, and then that way we can make money on cars that we don't even own.
There is someone that already does that. You can buy shares in the car or whatever. I
Yeah,
forget what
shares.
it's called.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what happened? Is that is the guy talking about your investment plan that Richard brought up?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
we call it the F40K instead of
Okay.
401K.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm not that old, but I've already done a ton of rallies and a ton of stuff. And let me tell you, like, they are just stressful. Like, I don't find it fun anymore to drive that fast on public roads. But like, the problem is most of the rallies aren't doing it on like fun roads. They're doing it on like highways. Because like they're like, oh, we need to go from this city to this city to this city, but the route is like, oh, I'm gonna go on this interstate and this interstate or that major highway that's 4 lanes or whatever. And versus like when we do the tour of Colorado, we're like, run 2-lane roads.
Yeah, give me the twistiest roads they got, right?
Yeah, we're like, let's take the craziest, twistiest, most off the beat road that's not shit. You know, like that's the objective, is like roads paved, good. That's a good start. You know, little traffic, little human civilization nearby, twisty as hell. Perfect. Done.
Yep.
That's the road we want. Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Are we
speaking of that, I think I know why we lucked out with traffic. We
What?
beat the peak like Aspen color change by like 2 weeks.
Really? It was still really good.
It was still really great, but yeah, like my brother's like, even where they live near Estes Park, they were like, the traffic is now all of a sudden insane. You can't go anywhere.
Oh, now it's a lot worse.
Yeah, well, it's been a month, so a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it could be it. Yeah. And that makes sense. I could see where people like, you know, they're trying to time it and stuff.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Rallies are exhausting. Exactly. Like they really, really take it out of you. Because you're going like 100 and whatever miles an hour on a highway, just constantly worried you're going to get arrested or a ticket or whatever. And it's
hard on your car too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, kind of. Yeah.
I mean, it's bad for the tires. The engine running high RPMs for long distances is not really great for it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to hurt it, but it's not good for it.
Yeah, I guess it's probably not that great. But yeah, I don't know. It's just it takes so much out of you. So it's just not as fun. You know, like I enjoyed what we did on the tour so much more. Because like there's times where we're really hauling ass and there's times where we're just kind of taking it easy.
Yep.
So
looking at the 7,000 foot drop off right off the side of your tire. Yeah.
Yeah. At 25 miles an hour and still enjoying it.
Yep.
Yep.
That's all the faster you need to go.
No, yeah. It's exciting enough. Oh, we could die very easily. Great.
Yep.
I'll take it. Yes. Yeah, it's all about back roads, twisty roads, fun little roads, all that stuff.
Alex is calling you on it. I like it.
Take it back. You are old. Thanks. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Trying to think of anything else that's crazy going on, other than just this week is just so much going on. It's funny, like how it's like super quiet, nothing going on. Like we had no content, no nothing, whatever, and then all of a sudden, now it's like just a torrential downpour of stuff going on. It's like holy shit, it's hard to keep up. You know, like we have so much going on. It's like some
As long as you're making money.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, that's the good news. Is like, yeah, I mean, you know, we got to have cars in order to sell cars. So that was one of our problems. Is for the better part of a month, we had nothing. Like we had nothing for sale because all the cars were either like we couldn't find anything. Nothing was on the market that was interesting, everything was overpriced. You know, and honestly, what Ricky said, yeah, we've kind of been concentrating more on the business and the videos. Like I hate to say it, but like the videos are becoming more and more just marketing, not content for content's sake, because that doesn't, like, I mean, it sounds terrible, but like that doesn't pay my bills. Like I have a house and a child and a wife, and so does Josh, and Adam has dogs and a wife.
Adam is 2/3 of those things. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like this is what we do for a living. So we have to do the things that make money. We can't do the things that don't make money, and we only have so much time. So it just is what it is. So and people always are like, "Oh, do the DIY videos. We love the DIY videos." Well, you guys are the hardcore fans. We do appreciate you. We genuinely do, but like those don't make any money, and they cost a lot of money and a lot of time. So it's really hard to like be motivated to do that.
I saw you guys are creating shorts now, right?
I experimented with that.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
I like the first one that didn't go into the shorts. That was fun.
Which one?
So wait, what?
It was one of the first ones you posted in the last week. Just showed up as a regular YouTube video. It was like a 9-second long regular video.
It did?
Yeah, it notified and everything that a new video was uploaded.
Really?
Was it the oil change?
I forget which one it was, but it corrected itself. It went into shorts,
really?
or you deleted it. But
I didn't do that. That's strange.
all right.
So I mean, so what happened was I got an email from YouTube that said, "Hey, we have this new feature where you can create a short from a pre-existing video."
Ah,
I was like, "Okay, I'll try it." Right. So I'm like, "Oh, let's start with the beginning, the oil, spill." So I go to there, and it's kind of clunky because you have to do it from your phone. I haven't tried it on the computer yet, but you go in, you find a video, and you select a segment. You say, "Make this a short," and it creates the short, and then it actually lets you schedule it and everything. So I was like, "Okay, I'll try it." So I did 3 of them this week just to see, and yeah, that first one actually got like 15,000 views or something, which I don't know. Like shorts are different, right? Like the views aren't the same as a regular. But what's fascinating is it caused some people to go back and watch some of our old stuff.
nice.
Because I actually got some content or some comments on some of the old content.
Nice.
So I was
That's
like,
super cool.
okay.
Nice.
So if I get bored, I might go back and just create some shorts from some of my favorite videos, favorite things that have happened. Like I really want to create a short where Stuart hurt himself working on my 430 headers, because I love that part where he's like, "Ow!" I'm like, "How are you?" And he's like, "I'm living."
Well,
They're back.
They're back.
you could
Block.
you could probably make a good short with the 458 exhaust shootout,
Ooh,
stitching. I don't know, stitching together the exhausts.
that's nice. Yeah. Oh, and I've missed this one. Hold on. There goes quick. Your surgery content is enough. Is content enough?
Did he have surgery yet?
Yeah,
I think you did, right?
he said it was done. He's
Well,
alive.
that's good. He's still
Welcome back, John.
typing. He's still there.
Good. To do an NGS special edition best videos. I mean, I actually used to do a end of year wrap up video, but they take forever.
Yeah.
Oh, they take forever. And the 3 I made, no one watched it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that again. Like the ROI of time to views is like, oh, no, do not do that. I've learned a lot of lessons of things to do and not do, and I still haven't figured out how to make it work. Just to be fair, I actually got a message from someone who was like, "Hey, do you offer a service where you help people figure out how to make a YouTube channel more successful?" I'm like, don't think you want to pay me for that. Because I was like, I haven't figured it out. Like, I don't like in the grand scheme of YouTube channels, I don't consider this to be a big channel. Like, it's
Yep.
we're doing fine, you know, but it's not. We have less than 100,000. I don't even have one of those stupid play buttons.
Wow.
By the way, if I ever get one, definitely going up there.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Get Dan
Yeah.
play button. Tell your friends.
Yeah, I want it. Come on, I want that play button. We're getting close.
We just gotta make all these shorts that people are saying.
We got to do the Magic Lube short.
yeah.
Oh,
Nefarious
yeah.
activities. Yeah.
Nefarious
I mean,
activity.
Ferrari
Sure.
on fire. Yeah.
Ferrari on fire. Oh, dude. Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
Especially once they monetize.
Well, now you have
shorts, 'cause
something to
that's-
do all day tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, tomorrow I gotta edit.
As if you weren't. Yeah.
I have 4 videos to edit.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I hope it feels like a group of friends. I like this comment right here.
Mhm.
That's one thing. We've worked really hard to be proactive with like the fans, with people who are like all of you that are, I mean, almost every single name, actually, literally every single name who's commented right there, I've seen comment before.
Yep.
Recognize all of them. Yeah, it's like, so it's kind of cool because it's like we have our own little community, and it's not like the normal YouTube hate crowd. You know, I feel like usually you go look at YouTube videos and it's just nonstop, like everyone stupid comment, you know, troll, bullshit, and you know, it's just totally non-productive. So yeah, this would be very helpful appearing on bigger channels. It's so much easier said than done. Oh, how much difference between a 360 and early Gyro?
I've driven both, and they're both equally average.
They're both
Good
equally.
answer.
Eh.
I wouldn't call them crappy, but I wouldn't call them good. But they like one versus the other. They're pretty much the same in my book.
Yeah. Yeah. But the funny thing is, as much as like we kind of try and cultivate the non-idiot channels, as Hugh said, those get views.
Mhm.
Like that's like we're anti-formula for success. Like we're trying to do what is like the right or good thing to do, but that's usually not the best thing for views. Right? Like for example, like this secret car that we're not discussing, we have big plans for it, and it's going to be like a very positive thing.
Yeah.
But unless you're Mr. Beast, positivity does not work on YouTube.
This is true.
Like he's the only one who's cracked the positivity nut.
Yeah.
On
We need to
YouTube.
Give away
manufacture
an
some
island.
random drama, though. We gotta.
But
figure
that's the
that out.
thing. He is truly expert
Oh, he
drama,
is. Yeah.
clickbait, whatever. Like, kudos to him.
He just cracked the YouTube algorithm code like no one else.
He figured it out. It's like, yeah. Oh, the California rack. We'll have to show that. When is that special car being announced? Maybe Sunday.
I think we need to make that one a priority.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want it to be. Well, first of all, I want to spill the beans because I think it's gonna be funny, and second of all, I want it to be, I think, a Sunday video because I feel like that needs to be a Sunday video. So, like that seems like something people want to wake up Sunday morning, having a cup of coffee, and you're like, oh my god.
Yep.
Sebastian, I've actually driven many SMG cars. What do you want to know?
Oh, I have. Yeah, I've driven some SMGs as
M3s
well.
and M5s. Had a few M5s.
Yeah. Donate to female creator car content. I feel like, I don't know. First of all, I don't know if you can like just donate to a creator and be like, hey, put us on your shit. What was the first video that really got your channel to start growing? It was the oil change. So that video was definitely like the stake in the ground, like we're here.
Before that, it was aquariums, right?
I had aquariums, I had cycling, I had videos of my dog. If you go sort by like, you know, oldest to newest, There's videos of my old dog. There's just stupid.
One day, I remember one day, it's probably a year ago, I just went down a rabbit hole, just like all the way to the beginning, just like watching.
You're
all
like,
those
what
videos.
the shit is this?
It's like, wow, this guy really loved aquariums.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. It's funny. But the problem is, like, we just never focused on. It's like we never did anything fake. We've literally never plotted anything to happen like falsely on this video or on this channel. Like, we've never said, oh, let's purposely break this or catch this on fire or whatever, right? It just never has happened. So the unfortunate reality is that's like real life's actually kind of boring.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You know, like, and to make it even worse, it's like modern Ferraris are reliable, so they're not that exciting. Like they're not breaking all the time. They're not causing issues all the time. You know, they're working fine.
Yep.
So that was the problem with the 458. Like, remember, I sold the 458 because it was too reliable.
Yep. It
was just, and I needed to use that money to help the company grow. So
I do like Hugh's comment, as much as it's expensive, is we need more automatic weapons and supercars.
Well, what came to mind is that we should go buy a car and then shoot it up.
Hell yeah.
So you got to be really careful with guns getting demonetized.
That's true. Yeah.
Like, YouTube's really picky about it.
Yeah.
If we bought a car and shot the car up, I don't think they would care.
Yeah, maybe. Have you ever
to
witnessed
follow their gun rules? But yeah.
So funny enough, have you ever witnessed someone trash their supercar in front of you? Yes.
Wait a minute, like crash or like take a bat?
Not. I've seen some minor incidents. Like, I saw a guy backing up his 360 and he backed his diffuser up into a curb.
Wow.
And it was like the crunching sound it made was just so awful. But here was the worst part. So the diffuser has a lip on it, you know, where it connects to the chassis, like the two sections of it. And that, like, it was one of those parking dividers that has those metal rebars sticking out.
Oh no.
And it hopped over the rebar.
Oh.
And then he starts driving forward, and we were like, stop! Because it was grabbing the diffuser and it like started yanking it, and you could see it twerking like the whole thing up like this. And he stopped, thankfully, tweaking, whatever. Twerking. But yeah, it did not rip the bumper or the diffuser off, but it was so close.
Yeah.
But
I was at a car show. Actually, Dan, I think you were there too when there was an Audi R8 leaving the parking lot, and he was trying to be a badass and did a burnout or something and rear-ended a minivan.
I was not there. I missed that.
Pistons in the park.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
Pistons at the Park. I missed that one.
I remember seeing that on Facebook.
I know. The one time I was like, I'm not gonna go. Damn it.
Yeah, it was.
Everyone
We were
just
like,
like,
what the hell
"Oh!"
was that sound?
They added those crazy speed bumps after that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, tons of speed bumps now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
But
was
you've seen worse, Dan, right?
I mean, we saw those two McLarens hit each other
Oh yeah.
on that one rally. They were behind me, but I mean, and that same day, the guy totaled his Lamborghini Aventador in the rain. He hydroplaned, and that thing was toast.
Yeah.
That was scary, man. Like, that was not cool. I'm trying to think. Like, I've seen like some cars get bumped.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, some minor things.
That's a question
Oh,
for Gabe.
yeah,
What?
that one. Gabe just put, I'm still not supposed to talk about that. That's one of those where, so this was almost 2 years ago now. I think, yeah, it was almost 2 years ago. We saw a horrific crash of a Ferrari at an event, and the difference between myself and I guess most YouTubers is I filmed it, And while we were there filming it, I asked the owner for permission, and he said, "Yeah." But I'm like, I think he's like in shock. Like he's on an adrenaline high.
Yeah.
So we got a hold of him again like 2 days later, and he was like, "Please do not show any of that footage." And so I didn't, like out of respect to him and the fact that he is like a member of our car community. So it's the right thing to do. Like, if someone is at a low moment in their life and I'm going to capitalize on that, like that's shitty. Like, I just don't feel right. Like and it's like, it sucks because that crash was very severe. The car was completely totaled, and the passenger was had a minor injury. But it just, it's one of those things. Like you got to do what's right sometimes over what makes money, because that's like, as a human being, it's the proper thing to do. So like, I don't know, like I see some of these other videos come out where people are crashing cars and like everyone's running up with the camera. Oh my God, like shoving in the driver's face and stuff. And I'm just kind of like, that's not the way to like that's you're acting like a bunch of monkeys. Like you're just uncivilized animals at that point. You're not being a human to another human being. So I don't know. Anyway, I still have that footage. I saved it. I put it onto my backup drive. I have not touched it. It's still there. I still have pictures of that accident, all that shit. And now it's been years. Maybe I could talk to him and maybe he would let me release it, but it's kind of like, it's old footage. I don't know if there's any point to it other than sensationalism, right? That's the only point now. The only other thing I would say is like, we never figured out exactly how that crash happened. And so I wish we did, because I think there would be a lesson that needs to be learned for people.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if you could spin the video in a more positive light somehow, or just like not make a whole video out of it, just show the crash and like the incident, what happened, and leave everything else out of it. Maybe
the problem is like, I wanted to present it as, how do we learn from this? How do we, as a car community, not have that happen to us? But because we never really figured out exactly how it happened, how do you learn from that, right? It's at this point, it's just a crash. It's just a crash. Like, we talked to the driver, the owner of the car. He's not entirely sure what went wrong. So, and there's a high probability it was human error. So he feels bad. Like, like think about it. If you screwed up and wrecked your multi-$100,000 supercar, you probably wouldn't want it broadcast on the world of your face sitting there like, hey, I fucked up. Here's my wrecked car that I screwed up on. Like, and if you are friends with the person who made the video of that, you're going to say, hey, I would appreciate it if you could, did not show that. So we didn't. So, yeah. There you go.
Only fair. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think those are the types of differences of like things that we've done that arguably hurt the channel. And at the same time, I'm proud of that. Like, I'm fine with that. Like, I am.
Yeah, you can sleep well.
Yeah. I don't feel like an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, there's things I've screwed up on. There's things I would change if I could go back, like things I would do differently. Like, I'm actually really glad that the asshole cop incident where I got the ticket happened so early in the channel, because it taught me some very strong lessons about how to edit, how to present myself in a way that like is positive, even under circumstances that are not good. And so it's just, it's tough. What about a focus on fixer-upper supercars, cheap buys for the dealership, content and fixing and modeling? I mean, that's awesome. The problem is those take a long time
I think we'll do that eventually.
Yeah. So one of the things we've kind of said,
love
we
to.
don't want those to be cars that the dealership's buying for the dealership to make money, because it won't. Those would be cars that we would buy with our own money because it's a cool project, not because we're like trying to make money, right? Because it's pretty difficult to make money on a supercar that's messed up unless you get like a screaming deal on it and that sort of stuff. So
It would be cool though at some point when we have time and money to buy a fixer upper
Oh, yeah.
and then chronicle the whole process of everything.
I mean, I still push for sometimes us buying questionable supercars, but I get a lot of pushback from you and Adam. Like, I'll be like, look at we can buy this thing. They're like, did you see the miles on it? Did you see the? And I'm like, well, yeah, but it'll make good content. And they're like, remember, Dan, we don't make money on the content. I'm like, yeah, that's true.
You send me a lot of $300,000 plus McLarens, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I think
Oh, dude, I've been pushing so hard to get. There's 2 cars that I've been pushing really hard to get. I've been pushing hard, and I finally, I will tell you this: one of the 2 we are getting. That's the one we bought accidentally the other night.
Yes.
Semi-accidentally, whatever. The one we lowballed is one that I've been pushing for like 4 months, and I finally got one. And I'm like, yes. There's another car that's on that list. I'm working on that next. So that's
I like it.
Josh is gonna have an aneurysm from all my, like pressure.
I
Like,
focus
come on,
purely on the numbers.
Yeah. Oh man, Crown Vics for everyone. Woo!
I still want to do that idea, the $1,000 car challenge.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no.
we're
We
gonna
need to do that. We're doing that.
Cool.
We're doing that. 100%.
That'd be so fun.
I mean, I think we need to do it very soon. Yes.
That's the one you're going to give away to a subscriber?
No,
could
the
do that.
idea was that we're gonna do a thing where everybody's got to buy $1,000 car, and then we're gonna have like a treasure hunt sort of deal around Texas, and you park up with somebody, and you have to go do all this shit in your $1,000 car.
Yeah.
And then at the end, we'll like demolition derby them or something.
Yeah.
Fill the
Oh, yeah.
doors of the concrete to win.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
No cheating.
They used to check for that in the actual derbies.
I bet.
Really?
Yeah, people would do that to cheat.
I mean, if you get hit, it's going to rip the metal off, and you're going to see, oh, there's concrete in the door.
Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be awesome.
We
All
need to find somebody in Austin that has property, though, that would let us go do that.
That's
We know
one
some people.
problem. We need a large piece of land that we can do some dumb shit on. Oh, I can hit up my old neighbors.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They got 107 acres.
They have some.
How far is it from us?
It's in Llano.
Oh, well, we can do that. That's easy.
That's only like an hour.
Yeah. Oh,
The only problem is like if you go destroy a car, you got to get it off their property. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey,
like
that's why we got AAA.
Well, or see if they want a ditch car. You never know.
A ditch car. I mean, honestly, they might want it for shooting it and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
They could have 4 or 5 of them. It'd be great.
yeah, have a shooting range. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
You'd be
That
into
would be.
that.
I would consider.
We'd have to ignite all the airbags and take all the glass out and stuff before we do
Yeah,
it.
true.
True. You do. Like if you're gonna crash a derby, a modern car, you got to get those taken care of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez. All right. It's 9:30. It's time to go. So
We're finished.
yeah,
All
we're
right.
done with you. We're done with y'all.
Bye.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Everybody
Thank you.
enjoy F1.
Yes, have fun
Yeah.
at F1. I'm sure you will, and we'll see you next Thursday.
And some of you on Saturday.
That's true. We'll see some of you Saturday. It'll be fun.
Yes.